Hi. I'm channeling spirits that bring us messages of love. It's weird to call them spirits because they're really energy. Um, anyway, if you like what you hear, press like and subscribe at the end, and you'll get notifications when I put the videos up. So, all right, let's just see what's going to go on today. It is time for um, us to speak a truth to you that you will have difficulty receiving. Now, this statement in itself is what we are referring to. There's a certain obstinance with humans to receive new information, a certain obstinance to change the way that you're living, to adjust your thinking, all of these. And this very resistance, which you are feeling now, even though we have not said anything, you're feeling resistance just to the statements when we say you feel resistance to new information. You think, oh, here comes some new information, I better get resistant. See? Before anything at all changes or anything comes up, already you're on guard. Not you exactly, it's your brain. When it receives new information, it must decipher it first and decide whether you can keep it, whether you can't. But its first way of guarding you is to say, no, we must keep things as they are. Do not change anything. So, as that sits with you, you understand that it is based on a life of fear. It is one that you have presented to your mind as being your chosen path. Your brain just doesn't come up with this business. It's only around for as long as you live there. So it is only learning and giving you information that you have accepted and put in there. Otherwise, it knows nothing else. It knows what you have told it to do. So it comes back to you after all. It's you that have told your brain, I don't want to get into anything fearful. I don't like it. I want to stay back here where it's safe, even if it's crumbling around me. I'd prefer to stay here because I'm used to where the rocks are falling down and I can bend this way so that one doesn't fall on my head and squash me. It's familiar to you. You like the sound of rocks falling or the smell of dust going up your nose. It's familiar to you. So you have told your brain, no matter what, I don't want to leave where I'm sitting. Now, many of you have moved beyond this. But many of you are stumbling onto us right now while your buildings are crumbling behind you. And you're sitting in it nonetheless. And now here we are talking about it. And you've been listening to us, so you don't have to talk about it and think about it. Oh dear. Now you'll have to shut us off and move to something else more invigorating and colorful. Those of you who have sit through this discussion, and to those of you who are a few steps ahead of the crumble, we have some information for you. If you have been able to hear what it is we are speaking of, we wish to tell you that you are well cared for. The universe has got your back. The universe surrounds you at all times. Whether you are sitting in rumble, whether you are running from it, or whether you are sitting far away from it and can only see it if you look back really hard, the universe of love surrounds you in all of these phases. It really doesn't care what you decide to do or where you decide to sit. We just wish you to acknowledge where it is you are sitting right now. You are loved the exact same, no matter what. This is overwhelming for some of you to hear. especially if you're sitting in the rumble, because now you are blaming yourself for allowing it to happen, perhaps putting the bomb underneath it. You are loved just as much as the one who is far, far, far away from it and can barely smell the rumble, the stone that's been crushed and the powder that's been raised up. They can barely see it any longer. You are all loved the same. So that's a surprising ending for your brain. Your brain thinks it must avoid new information, even new information that says you are loved just where you are. Because you see, your brain does not know what's going on in the universe. Your soul does. And your brain thinks it does not want to receive new information because you have told it it's a fearful thing to receive new information and you might have to change your life. But also, you might just receive information of love and support and kindness. This is what you have cut yourself off from also. It's time for you all to open up your mind a little bit and receive the information that is surrounding you at all times, which is you are a precious human being. No matter where you find yourself, you are much loved. You, yes, you are much loved. Even you. There is much love here for you. Namaste.